The Type Moon universe contains a vast array of species, wielding many forms of power surpassing that of humans. Usually humans who have magical circuits use magecraft, trying to recreate and preserve miracles from the past, aka magic. But what about those with powers similar to magecraft? These people are called psychics or Espers if you prefer, born with power or achieving it after suffering an accident permanently affecting the brain. Of course, their abilities are nothing compared to that of demons, daemons, or half-breeds. But compared to normal humans, psychics have achieved the ultimate human ability. Only 2 families have found a way to actually pass on these abilities, that being the Nanaya and the Ryogis. Otherwise, these abilities are just based off of the individual and may not carry over, and very likely won't. Having 2 types of perception, a common one so they can interact with normal society, and a psychic perception. If they're born with only the psychic perception for whatever reason, then they'll eventually become unfit to live in society, an unfit existence, and become what we call murderers. The pure eyes can see what normally is unseeable, easily confused with magical aka mystical eyes. The pure eyes mixed with a near-death experience creates the mystic eyes of death perception, seeing lines of death, making killing and or breaking things that have a lifespan very easy and quick to do. But do understand, these are not magical based eyes, they're psychic based ones. Thus, even though they're called mystic eyes of death perception, they're actually psychic eyes. In reality, very similar in the idea that instead of magic, the psychic power is just centered around their eyes. Retrocognition makes seeing the past of the person the user meets possible. There's also clairvoyance to see the future, then precognition that takes 2 forms, future calculation and or future prediction. Masochistic spiritual constitution makes Karen a possession alarm, which is great for a church that hunts demons who will possess people. Her body acts up in the presence of those possessed, mimicking them. Spontaneous combustion makes people explode, very simple. And the twins have the ability to synchronize, transferring energy via their body fluids to another person. And last but not least, for the time being, we have telekinesis, being able to manipulate objects physically from bending to destroying, whatever the case is, you get the idea. And that's Espers or psychics if you prefer. They're not a common breed of people we usually see, but the Tsukihime remake will hopefully fix that. Tell me, if you could be an Esper, what would your power be and why?